right, welcome to Roti Cellars. This is our spring release, 2020. This is the fun part of our job where we get to sit here and drink with you.
I'm really excited about these wines. I think they taste great. I'm very biased, but I'm pretty excited. So.
We'll start off with our 2020 Southern White. So it's 70% VO, 20% Roussan, 10% Marsanne. VO comes from Dwelly Vineyard, which is a higher elevation, about 1,350 feet. On the rocks here, we're sitting at about 850 feet, so it's a cooler site, so it retains tons of the acid. The Roussan Marsanne is all stainless steel, comes from Los Odios, which is also at the foothills off of Cottonwood. Beautiful Kenny Hart Vineyard. You know, the brightness with making whites for me, it's like this bright, fresh side of things. And that's what this white, that's what our rosés, give us. It's just this freshness, and hopefully you really like to drink them in summer.
Yeah, I think with the Southern, as far as like our white wines and rosés, this is definitely the most voluptuous, I think, that we make. With the barrel fermenting the Viognier, we get to add a little more complexity, kind of some weight to the wine. It's one of my favorite wines that we make. It's fresh, it's fun, it's got acid. You can drink this with any meal you'd like.
We've been eating crab, any type of seafood, bisques.
Yeah, this wine's always been an oyster wine or anything seafood, I think. I mean, we're just a nice porch. It works pretty well for that too.
Yeah, I mean, it's got enough acid that it can basically eat through anything, which we seem to eat just about anything. So it goes well with everything.
Yeah, so I guess we're on to the 2019 Southern Blend now. Once again, Grenache dominant. So the Grenache from this wine, the kind of a fun thing I think for the 2019 is that we have a little bit of the estate wine here off the rocks, and then mixed about 50% then with the upland Grenache, which is one of our favorite sites out of Yakima Valley. Great Grenache site, super warm. You get these kind of cool like cherry notes, a little bit of the cola, kind of fun, and then mixing it, I think, with the estate stuff. We get some pretty fun minerality kind of mixing back in. A little bit higher percentage of Syrah this year than we normally have as well, which is coming off the estate, which you'll notice it's got a little bit more, I call it kind of more of masculinity, kind of a little more bigger brooding. Southern, usually it's this very pretty, delicate wine, but it's still delicate, but it's developing, into its own little beast, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited for it. And then of course the Mourvedre comes from one of our favorite vineyards, Benches or Wallula. So that also adds kind of this other layer of tobacco and kind of this richness to it that we always kind of strive for to have, and then kind of the backbone of that wine.
But you have the trilogy of Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. Right now, the Grenache coming off of our vineyard is very light, but it also has this really rocky mineral side, like Kevin said. And then we're taking a lot of the first picks that we do off the vineyard to really give there's a similarity between younger Syrah and the Grenache that's coming off that really play well. It's kind of light, it's lean, but there's still some depth and some body to it. Yeah, there's a lot going on in it. Yet you still have that really bright, fun red raspberry and rocky Grenache that I'm starting to love, and I'm planning a lot more. We're planning a lot more Grenache. Yeah. I know I'd eat smash burgers with these.
I think this wine to me just, I don't know, maybe I'm just on a big barbecue kick lately, but I think just some really good barbecue or some sort of smoked meats, and just that tanginess, that little bit of sweetness in barbecue sauce, kind of there's good acidity there as well. You get the fat. I think this wine would do really well outside next to a grill.
Now to our favorite wines, just because we put way too much energy and money and capital into it, so it kind of has to be our favorite wine. The Northern, we've been playing a lot more with longer maceration period, and so extended macerations, and we're running out of room in the cellar after the 25th to 30th day, because we have to flip the fermenter to ferment other things. So we're buying a lot more fermenters. We just really like that extended side of things where the cap basically melts. You don't really have to press it too much, and so then you're just getting these long, beautiful tannins. And I think that's what we're getting here. We're finally getting this long, rich mouthfeel with that rock side of things. With the rocks, I just get this olive tapenade, and as it ages, we're getting these new tertiary sides of things where we had no clue that it was in there until it sits for you know, either open for 24 hours or 48 hours or 3, 4, 5 years. So it's going to be really fun to see how it ages throughout, you know, 10, 15 years. So hopefully you guys come out and party with us and check out the new spot. And thanks for supporting us, because we couldn't do it without you.
We'd love to have you guys.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.